Welcome to Rustic, your haven for vintage, classic, and rustic home decor inspiration. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world where rustic glam meets vintage charm, a design aesthetic that blends elegance with cozy, timeless character. Whether you're redecorating a room or just looking for ideas, you're in the right place. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our latest decor inspiration. If you love what you see, give this video a like, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We love hearing from our decor-loving community. Now, let's take a beautifully detailed journey through 20 inspiring ideas that bring together rustic glam and vintage charm, turning your home into a warm, refined retreat. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get inspired. The rustic glam and vintage charm style thrives on a neutral base. Think soft creams, gentle taupes, muted grays, and antique whites. These calming tones create a canvas that allows natural textures and vintage accents to shine without feeling cluttered. By starting with a neutral foundation, you set the stage for layering luxurious details and rustic elements without overwhelming the space. It's all about balance, serene, yet sophisticated. Don't underestimate the power of wall color. Opt for matte finishes or lime wash textures to evoke that aged, lived-in elegance that both vintage and rustic styles celebrate. Chandeliers and vintage-inspired lighting are perfect focal points. Look for pieces that mix ornate details with raw or distressed finishes, like crystal draping paired with a weathered iron frame. Lighting in this style isn't just functional, it's decorative art. Incorporating vintage sconces, candelabras, or a rustic glam pendant light elevates the room while maintaining warmth. dimmer switches are your best friend. They allow you to control mood and highlight those vintage and glam elements during different times of day. Wainscoting, shiplap, and antique wallpapers add tactile charm. Consider using reclaimed wood planks or distressed wall panels to give rooms a cozy, lived-in feel with a refined touch. Wallpaper patterns like damask, toile, or subtle florals in subdued tones bridge vintage sophistication with rustic comfort. Don't shy away from imperfections, they add character. If you're feeling creative, add faux finishes like plaster or lime wash. These textures introduce depth and a sense of age, perfect for this hybrid aesthetic. Antique mirrors are stunning accents that reflect light and amplify space. Their distressed frames and softly faded glass offer both function and history. Place a gilded or whitewashed mirror above a fireplace, behind a console, or layered on a dresser for an effortlessly glam touch with old-world charm. Mixing mirror shapes, like oval, rectangle, and ornate flourishes, creates visual interest while staying cohesive through similar finishes or patina. Hunt for pieces with a story, whether dressers, velvet armchairs, clawfoot tables. These items root your space in history while complementing more modern glam accents. Mixing woods and metals is key. Pair a rustic oak table with vintage brass poles, or a distressed white cabinet with crystal knobs for that perfect balance. Don't worry about matching everything. The charm lies in curated variety, each piece contributing its own narrative to the room. Layered textiles make any space feel warm and luxurious. Choose plush throws, aged velvet cushions, and thick knit blankets in vintage-inspired colors like dusty rose or sage green. Opt for linen and cotton in drapery, bedding, and upholstery. These breathable, natural fabrics reinforce the rustic element while allowing for an elegant look. Don't forget fringe, lace, and embroidery. These fine details bring vintage glam to life and invite tactile interaction throughout your decor. Rustic Glam welcomes imperfections. Items with patina, chipped paint, or worn finishes tell a story. They're not flaws, but features. Look for decor with aged metals like brass, copper, or pewter. They pair beautifully with both rustic woods and glamorous crystal or velvet textures. If you're DaVinci, try distressing techniques with chalk paint or antiquing wax to transform newer pieces into vintage treasures. Raw or reclaimed wood accents, like beams, shelves, or coffee tables, infuse warmth and texture into any room. Their organic shapes contrast beautifully with elegant glam details. Balance is key. For every soft, shiny element like a mirrored tray, incorporate something grounded and tactile like a rough-hewn wood bowl. Mix tones, but keep them cohesive. Too many competing wood finishes can overwhelm. Aim for harmony rather than uniformity. Subtle shimmer elevates the rustic base. Think gold-trimmed mirrors, bronze candle holders, or silver leaf trays, elements that catch the eye without dominating. Aged metallic finishes fit better than overly polished ones. Brushed gold, antique silver, and hammered copper add a refined yet approachable elegance. Use metallics sparingly but intentionally, as accents that highlight focal points and draw light into the space. Vintage prints, oil paintings, and sepia-toned portraits bring personality and period charm. Lean toward pastoral scenes, floral still lives, or antique architectural drawing. Framing matters. Ornate gold, distressed wood, or velvet-trimmed frames tie the artwork into your rustic glam vision. Gallery walls mixing old and new can be striking. Combine family heirlooms with flea market finds for a layered, lived-in look. Crystal doesn't have to mean over the top. Small glass vases, candle holders, and chandelier droplets bring sparkle without disrupting the rustic foundation. Mix glass textures, mercury glass, crackle, etched, to evoke elegance while maintaining that aged, time-worn appeal. Use these details where they'll catch light naturally, by a window, on a mirrored tray, or atop a wooden console for contrast. Nature is central to both rustic and vintage aesthetics. Incorporate dried flowers, eucalyptus, and wildflowers in antique vases or rustic pitchers. Avoid overly modern arrangements. Instead, go for loosely gathered, organic bouquets that look freshly picked and casually elegant. Vintage planters, terracotta pots, and woven baskets elevate the natural feel while enhancing the homey atmosphere. Layered or standalone, vintage rugs define space and infuse character. Look for Persian, Turkish, or faded floral designs with a touch of wear. Their muted colors and intricate patterns work beautifully with rustic finishes and soft metallics. Plus, they add coziness underfoot. Place them in entryways, under coffee tables, or even layered over jute rugs for added depth and a custom feel. A successful rustic glam style avoids being a time capsule. Blend authentic vintage finds with modern comforts, like an antique table paired with a sleek linen sofa. This mix keeps your space feeling fresh, rather than theme-y. Think modern lighting over a rustic dining table, or a velvet stool in a reclaimed wood bathroom. It's all about the dialogue between eras, each piece enhancing the story without overpowering the narrative. Personal touches like handwritten letters, family heirlooms, or vintage books give your space soul. Display them thoughtfully, in cloches, shadow boxes, or under glass domes. Use monograms, framed recipes, or vintage photos to tell your story in a way that still fits the aesthetic. Home decor is about heart as much as style, and the best rustic glam homes reflect the lives of the people who live in them. Even storage can be stylish. Use antique trunks, distressed cabinets, or vintage suitcases for hidden storage with a beautiful exterior. Open shelving with styled vignettes, think stacked books, candles, and a crystal decanter, balances function with charm. Opt for furniture that multitasks, a glamorous bar cart, a rustic glam armoire, or a vanity with vintage flair and modern convenience. The rustic glam vintage aesthetic is perfect for seasonal layering. Think dried oranges and brass bells in winter, or linen runners and peonies in summer. Use natural elements like pine cones, berries, or seashells paired with your existing decor to create a subtle seasonal transition. Avoid plastic or overly themed decorations. Stick to natural, timeless pieces that enhance rather than replace your decor style. Make a strong first impression with a rustic glam entryway. A vintage bench, elegant mirror, and a crystal lamp on a reclaimed console set the tone. Add warmth with a patterned runner, a bowl of antique keys, or a scented candle in a mercury glass holder. This is the first glimpse guests get of your home. Let it hint at the cozy refinement that awaits inside. Thank you so much for joining us today on Decor. We hope you found inspiration and practical ideas to bring that perfect blend of rustic glam and vintage charm into your home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment letting us know your favorite decor idea, or what you'd love to see next. Until next time, stay inspired and keep creating beauty in every corner of your home. From all of us at Decor, thank you for watching.